Hello everybody, welcome back to my Knowledge Academy channel. I am Mithu De, Public Health Nursing Officer. Previously, I have done two videos regarding the Panchayati Raj system in India. That is the rural local self-government in India. And it is the part 3, that is the last video of the Panchayati Raj system in India. Who have not seen this video till now, please go through this video for your better understanding. And link is given in the description box. Please like, share and subscribe my channel and put your valuable opinion in the comment box. So our today's topic is Jila Parishad in the district level. So let's go. Jila Parishad at the district level. The synonyms of the Jila Parishad are Jila Panchayat, District Development Council, Mandal Parishad and District Panchayat. And Jila means district and Parishad means the council or assembly. So it is the district council or the district assembly. It is the third tier of the Panchayati Raj system. So it is the highest institution of three-tier Panchayati Raj system in India and functions at the district level in all the states, and it coordinates the development activities of the various Panchayat Samitis, and the main functions of the Jila Parishad is to coordinate all the activities of the Panchayati Raj, and it gives advices to the state government on the work of the Panchayat and Panchayat Samitis, and it prepares a plan for its district development. The aims of the Jila Parishad. The Jila Parishad is basically a local body formed through election in the Panchayati Raj system to develop and to provide various facilities to the public of the rural areas in the concerned district. Its powers and the functions are not confined only in the administrative activities. In fact, it is the duty of the Jila Parishad to formulate all the plans and the projects. That means the formulation of all the plans and the project for various social welfare activities to ensure the different social, economical and the cultural development within the district. Thus, on the basis of the democratic decentralization, the scheme for popular participations in the administrative activities, the Jila Parishad has been entrusted with the duties of bringing all-round development within the district. That means Jila Parishad is responsible for all-round development of the district. Members of Jila Parishad. Like Panchayat Samiti, the Jila Parishad is also an elected body, and the Jila Parishad is composed of two types of the members. One is elected members and another is ex officio members. The members of the Jila Parishad elected directly by the people for 5 years and by secret ballot, and they meet once in a period of 3 months, and the meeting is headed by a chairman or chairperson. Chairman is called Sabhadipati and deputy chairman is called Saho Sabhadipati. Chairperson and the deputy chairperson are elected indirectly by these members of the Jila Parishad who are elected directly by the people of that district. And reservation of the seats for SC, ST and women candidates like Panchayat Samiti. 1/3 of the total seats, 1/3 of total seats are reserved for women, and reservation of the seats for SC and ST, that means scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, according to their proportion of the population. Once again, 1/3 of the total seats are reserved for women candidates, and reservation of the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes according to their proportion of their population. Among ex officio members, all the chairpersons, that means Sabhapati of the Panchayat Samiti in that districts, are all the ex officio members of Jila Parishad. And non-minister members of MLA and MPs of that district are also ex officio members of the Jila Parishad. And the executive officer, that means the chief executive officer, who is an IAS officer or senior state service officer, heads the administrative setup of the Jila Parishad, usually the district commissioner or district magistrate of that district, who is an official in charge of the Jila Parishad. Representative of the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and the women are also ex officio members of the Jila Parishad, and all the videos of that district are also ex officio members of the Jila Parishad, and heads of all the government departments of the district, that means collectors, judges, police officers are also ex officio members of the Jila Parishad. Functions of a Jila Parishad. It includes number 1, agriculture and the agricultural extensions, promotions of the measures to increase the agricultural productions, establishment and maintenance of the godowns, conducting the agricultural fairs and the exhibitions, land improvement and training of the farmers, etc. And next, the irrigation and the water resources. Irrigation and water resources includes the construction, renovation and maintenance of the minor irrigation works, equitable distribution and full use of the water, development of the groundwater resources, installation of the community pump set, etc. And next, the horticulture and the fisheries. Horticulture and fisheries includes the promotion of the cultivation of fruits and the vegetables, and promotion of the rural parks and gardens, and promotion of the fish egg production, distribution, etc. And next, the statistics. Statistics includes the publication of the statistical and other information relating to the activities of the Gram Panchayat and Jila Parishad, and coordination and use of the statistics is the main functions of the Jila Parishad, and periodical supervision and evaluation of the project and the programs of the Gram Panchayat. And next, the soil conservation and the land reforms. Soil conservation and the land reforms includes the promote and implementation of the land reforms and the land consolidation. And next, rural housing and marketing, construction of the house for the houseless families, and regulation of the markets, and grading and quality of the agricultural production. And next, the animal husbandry and the dairying. Animal husbandry and dairying includes the improvement of the breed of cows, pigs, etc. and promotion of the poultry farms and dairy farming, etc. And next, the rural roads and the inland waterways. Rural road and inland waterways, that means the construction and the maintenance of the roads, bridge, culvert and roads connecting the market, etc. And next, the education and health and hygiene. Education, health and hygiene includes the construction and maintenance of the educational institution, that means primary school, high school, etc. And maintenance and construction of the health centers, hospitals, and maternity and the child health services activity, immunization, vaccination, health education programs or activity, and measures against the environmental pollutions. And next, the social reforms activities. Social reform activities includes the promotions of the women's and child organization and the welfare, and organize the cultural and the recreational activities, and promotion of the saving habits, acquire and maintenance of the village heads and markets, etc. Overall functions of the Jila Parishad. It coordinates the activities of the Gram Panchayat and the Block Samiti, and supervises the various development works undertaken by the community development programs of the district, and inform the state government about the duties performed by the Gram Panchayat and the Block Samitis. And it is responsible for the implementation of 5 years plans and other plans for the rural development, and it allocates the funds received from the government to the block samitis, and it is responsible for the setting up of the primary and the secondary schools in the locality, and it takes care the public health of the district. These are all the functions of the Jila Parishad. Main sources of the income of Jila Parishad: the grants from the state government for its expenditure. That means district gets different types of the aids from the state government for their expenditure, and income from the property owned by the Jila Parishad, and taxes on the properties. That means during the purchasing and selling they get money as a registration fees. So taxes on the properties, and during the winter season or other seasons different types of the fairs are held in within the district, so they get money from these fairs, and license fees they get also money from the license fees and the market fees also, and share in the land revenue. So these are all the main sources of the income of Jila Parishad. At a glance regarding Jila Parishad, it is the highest institution of 3-tier Panchayati Raj system in India, and it formulates all the plans and the projects for various social welfare activities to ensure different social, economical and the cultural development within the district. That means all round development of the district. Jila Parishad is composed of 2 types of the members. One is elected members and another is ex officio members. Among the elected members, the head of the Jila Parishad is chairman, that is Sabhadipati, and among ex officio members, the official in charge is district magistrate. It coordinates and supervises. The development activities of the various Panchayat Samitis, and the main functions of the Jila Parishad is to coordinate all the activities of the Panchayati Raj and implementation of the 5 years plans. And sources of the money. Various types of the grants, that is different types of the aids from the state government, and taxes from the properties, fairs, license fees and the tax from the market. These are all about Jila Parishad. Problem faced by the local self-government, that are shortage of the funds, elections not being held on time, and lack of true representative. At a glance, rural local self-government, that is the Panchayati Raj system. Panchayati Raj system has 3 tiers. We have done 3 videos for discussing the 3 tiers of the Panchayati Raj systems. In the part 1 video, we have discussed the Panchayat, that is in the village level. The political head of the Panchayat is Pradhan and executive head of the Panchayat is secretary, that is the Panchayat development officer. And in the second part of the video, we have discussed the block, that is the Panchayat Samiti. The political head of the Panchayat Samiti is Sabhapati and executive head is the block development officer. And in the third part of the video, we have discussed the Jila Parishad is in the district level. The political head of the Jila Parishad is the Sabhadipati and executive head is the district magistrate. And according to these websites, we have collected some data that are 3,354 panchayats and 341 panchayat samitis, and the 20 Jila Parishad remains in the West Bengal. We have 23rd district, but we have 20 Jila Parishad except Kolkata, Darjeeling and the Kalimpong, because Kolkata is not the rural area and Panchayat areas is for only the rural areas. So Kolkata has no Jila Parishad, and Darjeeling and Kalimpong, they are the scheduled area, so they have not the Jila Parishad. And there is a Mohokuma Parishad in the Siliguri for the instead of Jila Parishad. So these are all the rural local self-government or the Panchayat Raj system at a glance. Thank you.